Hi, I'm Brandi Vickers, the Midwest Regional Director and the Sales Team Manager for TutuTix. I have been with TutuTix since 2015, and I've had the pleasure of working with Jackrabbit for those years as well. Just a thank you to Jackrabbit for including us in this virtual event. I know it's going to offer some sensational content to all of you business owners out there. Just a little about TutuTix. We were founded in 2010 in Birmingham, Alabama, and since we opened, we've gone from servicing a few hundred businesses to over 2,200 just this past spring alone. We pride ourselves on making the ticket selling experience as easy as possible. Today, I want to share some fun and creative ways to expand your earnings beyond tickets. Some of you out there might be thinking TutuTix is just a company that sells tickets. And since we don't sell tickets, TutuTix can't help us. Well, that's actually not the case. Bringing in extra revenue should actually be a top priority for your business. And why is that? Well, beyond the obvious, extra revenue allows your company to offer more programs for your students, scholarships for underprivileged students, as well as adding more staff so you can accommodate more students. We're going to talk through 4 ways that you can expand your earnings, which will hopefully make reaching your goals just that much easier. My first big idea is selling merchandise through TutuTix. Did you know that you could sell merchandise through TutuTix? Well, first of all, there's a few different ways that we can do that. First of all, you can set up a standalone online store that you can offer merch such as t-shirts, hoodies, water bottles, anything. There's no set deadlines or an event that it has to be attached to. You simply contact TutuTix and we can guide you through the setup process. Super easy. You can also add merchandise on to an event in your ticket sales. Your patrons will be able to buy tickets as well as your merch all in one transaction. There's no need for your patrons to go to multiple websites or fill out, additional order forms. It's all right there together. Also, all of your proceeds will be deposited into your bank account at once, and this will equal more sales for your business because of the convenience of having the tickets and merch all in one place. So everyone loves wearing t-shirts and jackets, hoodies with their favorite school logo on them. So why not use TutuTix as the opportunity to sell the merchandise, collect the revenue, and not have to do any work on your end? Super easy. My big idea number 2, selling raffle tickets. Did you know that you can use our platform to sell raffle tickets? It's super easy and fun for you to sell raffle tickets for a fantastic prize that will raise money for the school or a charity. So instead of you having to, print a bunch of tickets and have people fill them out at the studio and going through a lot of trouble on your end, you simply set it up with us. Your patrons will go to your TutuTix page and purchase the raffle tickets just as they would if it were an event ticket. And then you're going to have access to a complete order list, which will allow you to pull the names, throw them all in a pot, and select your winner. Easy peasy. No work on your end at all. And you can do this as many times a year as you want. So if you've ever set up a regular event ticket submission, it's super easy to do the raffle tickets. It's just like that. But always know that you have your territory director as well as our support team here to help you get that set up. So for my big idea number 3, are there any other events that you could host and sell tickets for besides recitals? If you're not a dance studio, you're probably thinking, well, we don't sell tickets. So, there's no reason to use this service. But what if there are events that you can host that would allow you to expand your earnings besides recitals? There's so many different events that you can host, but let's talk about why would you want to do this anyway? First of all, you could introduce new students to your program with outreach programs and events that bring them to your school when they might not otherwise visit. I'm sure there are plenty of students out in your community that don't know anything about your school or your programs. This gives them that opportunity to pop in and see what you have to offer. It also will allow you to get your students and parents more involved in your program. If they are only in for a class once a week, they're not very involved. They're not super in touch with everything that's going on with your studio. So the best way to do it, the more events you have, the more times that those students and parents are actually going to be in your school and get to know each other. It also encourages bonding between students, which increases the stickiness to your program. So if your students love being there, they don't want to leave. They also increase your revenue because there'll be less turnover in your enrollment. And finally, it also increases your bottom line, which allows for you to hire more staff and in turn, enroll more students. So all of these are great reasons to host some events at your studio or your school. So what are some ideas of events? These are just a few. A father-daughter or a mother-son dance or party, workshops with guest instructors, tea parties, even casino nights. I know all of you out there are super creative and can come up with all sorts of fun events that you can host at your school. Now, in order to do this, the easiest way is to go to our website, which is TutuTix.com, sign up for an account, and start creating those events. For my final big idea, we have something we call our Pop app. We've developed a point of purchase app that you can download onto your own device, which will allow you to sell tickets, flowers, concessions, and more the day of your event. This app accepts all major credit cards and will link directly to your bank account. If you can trust the technology that you've been using to sell tickets, you can trust this technology to account for every dollar that is coming in from your day of sales. This leads to an easier experience for your staff and your customers, and it leaves less of your hard-earned revenue to chance for operational or transactional errors. The partnership between Jackrabbit and TutuTix has allowed a seamless connection between your studio management software and your ticketing platform for years. But now, it can be a link between your studio management software and your online merch store, or your raffle ticket platform, or even a way to make reservations for events that you're hosting. Here at TutuTix, we have 4 regional directors. Myself, and I'm the Midwest Regional Director. We have Lakeisha Cooper, the West Coast Regional Director. Gina Smith, the Northeast Regional Director. And then finally, Sydney Lyman with our Southeast region. Please feel free to reach out to these directors with questions or for assistance in setting up your tickets, merch, or any of these fun ideas. And also, please visit our new updated website at TutuTix.com with all of this contact information and more. Thank you to Jackrabbit for allowing us to be a part of this wonderful experience. We look forward to assisting you in the future.